Hey, this is Chris, and I am chucking dice. Appreciate you watching my video. Today, I've been inspired. I'm going to try something that I call the Soldier, the Crapless Soldier. And that is to say, I'm going to play on a crapless table, as you can see here on my layout, and I'm going to try a variation of the Marching Soldier. Uh, actually, was watching ProCraps John today and a little bit and saw that I think it was today. Man, my might have been yesterday's video actually. I think it was today's, but he was doing a variation of the soldier, and it's always a fun thing. And I'm getting some practice in too, so I am setting the dice and practicing shooting. But I'm going to play two different soldiers at the same time. I'm going to play the marching. Well, let's just say it's the strategy or the variation where there's two soldiers marching at the same time, but I'm going to double that. I'm actually going to have four soldiers because I'm going to put two on the 6 and 8, one each, and I'm going to put one each on the 2 and the 12. So I'm going to have two soldiers marching from the outside in, and I'm going to have two soldiers marching from the inside out. And hopefully by doing that, I come up with a combination that will actually march. So it's a little bit more risk, but hey, we're gonna have fun, right? So I'm starting with a $300 buy-in, and let's just see how this goes. Mostly just another practice session, but I'm gonna have some fun with the Crapless Soldier. So here we go. $300 buy-in. I'm gonna put $10 on the pass line, $10 on the all tall small. I play that as a 4-2-4. I think you might be able to see that up on top there. And that's gonna be my come out. It is crapless, so no need to protect the come out. If I get a crapless horn number, I just need to hit it. So there we go. Thanks for watching. For people that are curious in this type of thing, I am using a 5-3-5-6 or 5-5-3-6 dice set. 5's on top and 3 and 6 facing me. And that's going to be a 10. I'm going to put these, try to remember to mark this in the book. That's a 4-6-10 so that you can follow along at home. That's the point of 10. I'm gonna try to keep the stick over here so it's not constantly crossing in front of the screen. So, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with 18 on the 6 and 8. And I need to make some change. $4 for me. And $6 to cap the 6 and 8. And I'm going to start on the outside also. So I'm going to have a $10 2, $10 12. And let's just see what happens. I'm going to march the 6 and 8 outwards. So these are going to start here and go out with each hit. The 2 and the 12 are going to come in if I'm able to hit those. They'll collide somewhere in the middle, but that's okay. I don't mind that. That just is a stacked number, whatever number that is, if we're fortunate enough to make that happen somewhere out there on the field. There's a 2, 3, 5. All right. So we need to hit. We got four numbers we could hit. The 2 or 12, obviously really difficult to hit out there on the edges. And the 6 and 8 in the middle, much easier. Much more likely to hit. Start there anyway. We'll see. Oops. We'll see what happens. Just had an idea and thought I'd make a video. Okay. Bad toss. We got a 4. 1, 3. Slipped off my fingers. 1, 3, 4. All right. The cool thing about, for me anyway, playing the all tall small is that I am at least doing something productive while I'm not hitting numbers that I might otherwise bet. So, and my risk really, I oftentimes play 66 inside. This limits, I mean, it really is less exposure anyway. So I'm I'm actually not risking anymore. I'm risking it on numbers that are less likely to roll, but I'm not expending more buy-in power this way. It's actually less. And there's a 4 again, 3-1 that time. The other problem with doing something like this is that you're missing out on opportunities to place the numbers you're rolling. I just rolled 2 4s, back-to-back 4s, and I'm not on it, and I actually won't be on it for a while because I'm not betting like that. I'm not betting numbers that I'm hitting. I'm just playing the Crapless Soldier. So aces. All right, good deal. We got one. Aces in both places. That is a hit on the outside soldier. Let's get to that in just a minute. We'll mark the all tall small first. And that is the first step. You got to start somewhere, right? Aces in both places. So that $10 bet, we're not buying it at $10. We're just placing it. So that's going to pay $55. All right. So let's put 55 out there. Now we are marching inward on the 2 and the 12. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull down the 2 and pull down the 12. Those are going to end up going to the 11 and the 3. But we need to use all of our resources here. So I actually have 35 that can go to the 3. And I've got 35 that can go to the 11. Now, normally you'd never get a bet that big on those numbers, would you? But here we are. So now I've got this nickel left over. I do need to pay the VIG, and I'm charged that up front at my local. So let's see. $30 is, I think they charge a dollar for the 11 and 12, or the 3 and 11 combined at my local for some reason. I don't play this all that often, but um, so at a quarter, I think they charge a dollar. I think they still just charge a dollar each. So it's actually maybe just a $2 VIG really at this point. So I'm gonna make that the way it goes and give 3 change. Now I've got a 3 and 11 with $30 on them. I don't have to do the math to figure out what that even looks like. But let's not put the cart before the horse, and let's roll one first. All right. Here we go. And there's a 9, 4, 5, 9. All right, we're going to mark another number, but we don't have anything on the 9. We're still out here. I guess I do have something on the 10, but that's just a pass line bet. I'm not actually on it. Other than that, it would be a really big bummer to roll it at this point, but well, it is what it is. That's not the strategy I'm playing right now. So. And there it is. That's a 10, 6, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. I spoke it into being. That's all right. No worries. That 10 is the point. We're going to get $10 on that pass line. Whoopity-doo-dah day. All right, so here we go. Now, we're coming out, and I've got a nice bet sitting on the 3 and the 11. I'm going to work those bets. So the 11 and the 3 are working. All right, I'm going to leave the 6 and 8 off for now, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop big red for 3 for $15, okay? That's going to win me 75 minus the 10 that lost. So 65 net, and I've got 70 out there. And it's going to at least protect a little bit of what I've got out there at risk in case I roll the bad number on the come out. I'll track that 10. I suppose the other way to go on that would be to leave them off and place a horn bet. I could do that too. A horn bet would cover if it rolled, but $15 horn high ace deuce. I don't know if that would pay. Let's see, $15. Bear with me. Uh, that would pay like hitting uh, $6 on the ace deuce, a $6 ace deuce. Um, yeah, let's see. I'm just sorry. Bear with me. That's going to pay 90. Yeah, I could do that, but that's only a $3. That's only a $45 yo. That wouldn't quite cover it, but um, yeah, we'll just go that way. Let's cover it that way. We'll leave them off. And what I'm going to do, if I hit it, those actually don't lose. So there's the benefit of it. If I, yeah, they're off, so they're not working on the 7. If I roll that number, I don't lose them. So let's just work it that way. All right. You know what I could do? Forget it. Let's do this. We're going to go with a straight up ace deuce and a straight up yo. Either of these hits, it pays 75. Let's go that route. Sorry about that. All right, I'm finally ready to go here, and the table is all cold now because it took me so long to make my decision. But hey, I'm the shooter, so. And that's going to be a 4. All right, so all that was for nothing. 3-1, 3-1-4, and that's going to be our point. All right, still looking for that ace, deuce, or yo. Also, have not hit a 6 or an 8. That is kind of wild. Here we go. And that's going to be a 7. All right, well, that's a bummer. 7 out. That is what, 1-6. All right, 1-6, 7 out. And unfortunately, we reset everything. Dice rolled there. That was a 1 and a 6. Oh, so I had a $30 chance on the 3, a $30 chance on the yo. And we never hit a 6 or an 8. That is just clunky, and that tells you my toss was a little bit whack. Lose the pass line. And we're going to reset here. $10 pass line, $10 all tall small. And we're coming out. See? Bad shooter. All right. At least I hit the 2. That was kind of exciting. That's going to be a come out 7. And that is a 4-3-7. Reset everything. I'm playing the pass line that's a winner. So they're going to pay me $10 on the pass line, but that's going to reset the all tall small. So it's basically a push. Push, push. And we try it again. That's a 5. That's going to be our point. A 1-4. Fiver, and no field 5. All right. I need some change. So let's see. We'll start with $50. What do I need? There's, oops, 50. I need 10 or $10 on the 2 and the 12. And cap the 6 and 8, 18 each. No odds on that 5 because that's not the strategy we're working with today. So here we go. Can we make this happen? What do we? We got the outside last time. We need that to happen, but needed the 3 and 11 to hit to keep it moving. Oh wow. That is a 7 out, a .7 out, a 5 and a 2, and that's the worst thing you want to see in this scenario. 5-2, right back. A weird bounce, too far, too close to the wall. Okay, so I'm not gonna actually take all that down. I'll take my pass line down, but I need 36, 46, 56 bucks. I did take 6 from my rack last time, just so you know. So I need 56 bucks to replace all of that, and there's 75. So 56 plus 4 is 60, 70, and 75. I think I just did that right, although I did it pretty quick. But let's see, $10 pass line and $10 for the all tall small. And we're set up and ready to go, and those are off on the come out like they normally would be. And we're going to give this thing one more attempt. All right. No PSOs, please. Stay away from that corner. All right, here we go. That's a 6. 5 and 1. We have been devoid of 6s and 8s so far. I think, in fact, can I see that? Yeah, devoid of 6s and 8s. All right, it is what it is. That's going to be the point. I'll mark the 6 on the all tall small. We're all set up and ready to go. I will go ahead and move this back in odds since it is the point. All right, here we go. Niner, that's a 5 and a 4. 5, 4, 9. All right. Not gonna help any at the moment. All right. 2, 6, 8, 12. Come on. That's a 6. There is the point. All right, we'll take that. 2, 4. All right. 6 is our point. So we will be marching the inside. That's the first time that will happen. I need to pay the pass line first. So we have a $10 up front and 13 in the back. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this entire, I'm going to take the 3 that I had capped it when it was up here, just so we've got that all straight. And let's see where we're at, because this is going to march. All of this is going to march. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Let's see. That's 4. Okay, so that's 5. That's another nickel. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 4. We'll just take the 4 back, all right? So we're going to do this. This goes to the 5 and the 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's our quarters paid for. And we got $30 on the 5 and 9, all right? This is a come out roll. And again, let's do this. Let's hop the 5 and 9 for 2 each. Just to that'll win 30 and make me feel a little bit better about hitting it on the come out. We use the hops to protect what's not a huge investment, but I sure would hate to miss a 5 or 9 on the come out in this scenario. and that's going to be a hard 4. So we got the hard 4 as the point, or we got a 4 instead as the point, not the 5, but that's okay. That's all right. Lose the hop cash. 2 and a 2. Come down. All right, now we're ready to go. Okay. Crapless Soldier. Maybe a total waste of time, but if you can get past those craps numbers, you got a chance to score some big victories, I believe. Hey, there's an ace deuce when we don't have anything on it. That's a 1, 2, 3. I needed a 1, 1. But it is what it is. We still get to mark it on the all tall small, so that's a bonus, pun intended. All right. I need to get the 1, 1, not the 1, 2. 1, 1. 9. All right. Well, hey, that is a marcher right there. 6, 3. That's why when I was thinking about this, I decided to have 4 soldiers marching, 2 on the inside going out, 2 on the outside coming in. If I just started with the 2 and 12 on the extremes, it would take forever to even have a chance to hit one of them. It might obviously, a lot of times it never happens. So that 30 is going to win 35. I mean, I'm sorry, that 35. I never have $30 on the 6 or 8. That's going to win 42. My bad. Okay, 42, and we are marching out. So we're going to go to the 4 and 10. So let's do this. We need to split these up. The 4 and the 10. Let's get some, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually a quarter right there. Now we've got $50 each with $2 in VIG, which is not quite enough. I need $2 each. I'm out of whites, and I only have green chips left, so I'm going to IOU $2 for that VIG, but let's just call that good for now. I cannot put a $50 odds behind the pass line, so I'm just going to leave it there, place it, we'll buy it instead of using the odds. All right. Four. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now here's an interesting scenario. 4. So that's a 1, 3. All right. So we hit the point, and we have $50 on it with our marching soldier outside. So that is the point. We're gonna get $10 for the pass line. That 50 is gonna win 100. So I'm gonna pay that in quarters. All right. So the 4 and 10 have been met. We're gonna bring those down, and this is all going to the 3 and the 11. All right, it's getting real here. Getting real. Okay, so there's 100 each plus $5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put 100 on and make the VIG 5. I don't know if that's right. It's probably too much VIG, but we're going to call it good just so I'm safe. And nobody says, hey, you didn't pay enough VIG. All right. So we got $100 each on the 3 and 11. We've got $10 each on the 2 and 12, which have never hit yet. And we are coming out. So what do I need to do to get paid $100 on what rolls? I'm going to just try to play this the right way. I don't want to waste a chance to roll a craps number when that's all I've got out there. So if I put a $10 $10 on the 3 or 11, that's going to pay 150. So I could, I could do it like this. Let me get some change. This is kind of wild, but here's where we are. So I'm going to put $10 each on the yo and the ace deuce. And if I put a nickel, no, let me get some whites. I don't know what that's going to be. My brain can't work that way. If I put $2 each on the aces, that'll win 60. I don't even need that, really. I've only got $10 on them. A dollar each. Dollar each. What's that? A $2 high low? That's my nickel chain or my change. So this will, it's like having a dollar each. That's going to pay 30 each. That's going to cover my 2 and 12. So we'll just do it that way. All right. There's my come out move. All right. Again, thanks for the patience while I work through the math in my own head. All right. Here we go. We are off, but got it covered with the horn bets. All right, that's a 7. So now I am thankful we are off. 2, 5, 7. So let's see what happens here. First of all, we reset the all tall small. Now we've got 10, 20, $22 in action. Oops. Let's just do this. 22 in action over here. And I'm going to throw in, oh, yeah, so the pass line pays 10, covers the all tall small. Here's a quarter for 3 change, and that will keep this up and working. All right. Did not want a 7 there, but it is what it is. All right. That's a 10, hard 10, 5 and a 5. All right. So 10 is our new point. Let's start over on the ATS, but I'm not so worried about that. Really worried about hitting a 3 or an 11 at this point. All right. So here we go. That's an 8, 5 and a 3. All right. And bring that back. 5 and a 3. All right. I need a 1 and a 2, or a 5 and a 6, or some combination thereof. Ah, that's 4. 3, 1. 3, 1. Now here's the interesting thing that I didn't mention earlier. 3, 1, 4. I have been using Bone Tracker to toss my roll, or to track my tosses with this set. And Bone Tracker is showing me that I actually throw a good number of 2s and 3s. So right now would be actually a good number of 12s too. Now would be a good time to do that. And nope, I'm going to roll a 7. A little too close to the corner for my liking, but it is a 7 and the game is over. So let's just call it a day for this video and just marvel in the fact that we did actually get the 6 and 8 to travel all the way out to the 3 and 11, and we got $100 on each of those. Nice try. I give it 3 cracks, lose the 2 and the 12, never hit those. And I think we rolled a 3 early on, but didn't have anything on it yet. But anyway, $100. Let's see what this would have So 100, those are bought. So they pay 3 to 1. So either of these hitting, this is where it would have gotten really nice. Either of these hitting would have paid 300, and what I would have done at that point, I would have had to have done it. Yeah, so that would have been 100 in greens to make this happen, and I would have ended up having, yeah, like that. Let's try this. This is the better way to do this. I would have had 250 plus the original 10 that was on the 2 and the 12. So I'd had $260 on the 2 and the 12 after a 3 or 11 hit. Remember, this is an all-in goofball play, but $260, let's just do the math, and I'm going to need a trusty calculator for this one. But the 2 and 12 pay 6 to 1 on a buy. So I'd had the VIG coming off the top there, but $260 times 6 would have been a payoff of $1,560 if we had been able to roll a 2 or a 12 at that point. So that's the dream right there, right? That's the dream. Anyway, it didn't happen today, but anyway, this is Crapless Soldier, and my way of playing it, thinking maybe you just go with 6 and 8 moving out and the 2 and 12 moving in. See what happens. Anyway, thanks. We'll see you next time.